During Zenless Zone Zeros 1.7 livestream, some interesting things were revealed, some more obvious like the new characters Hugo and Vivian, whilst others were just mentioned in passing like they just didn't matter, such as the new 2.0 character being an equivalent to a Void Hunter. I don't know how they thought they were going to get away with that, but sure. With that being said, here's everything you need to know about the Zenless Zone Zero 1.7 livestream in 10 minutes or less. Hugo is an ice DPS or damage per screen shot agent. He thrives off stacking buffs from his core passive and his teammates, and then nuking the enemy inside the stun window with one big hit. This hit has been categorized as totalized damage. This single hit nuke of an EX does more damage the higher the enemy stun timer is, meaning it is your priority to hit the enemy as soon as they get stunned for maximum damage. Not only that, but Hugo's attack increases when he has stun or support agents in his team. I believe on the live stream they made a little bit of a mistake and it did just say Hugo wants stun agents to increase his attack further, and it just said stun agents, which would make you think he only wants stun agents, but it was a mistake, a typo. Is actually stun and support agents, or stun or support agents would be great for his core skill. Vivian is an ether anomaly agent that floats around the battlefield and is the new poster child for disordered teams. During the livestream, there was a lot that was said about Vivian, so I'm just going to give you the simplified version. Vivian builds two kinds of resources during the fight: flight feathers and guard feathers. Flight feathers are gained by performing basic attacks, dodge counters, and using her EX special. You then go into a mid-air or flight state by using your flight feathers for a basic attack, and after landing the basic attack, it then gives you guard feathers. These guard feathers are used when an on-field agent uses an EX attack, or if her core skill is active, it will actually trigger when a disorder is triggered. This off-field attack does an additional instance of anomaly damage the enemy is suffering from. So if they are suffering from burn or shock, it will do either the burn if they're suffering from burn, or if they're suffering from shock, they will take additional shock damage. But not only that, Vivian's core skill will actually trigger an ether dot, and this ether dot, special ether dot, will be able to trigger attribute anomaly as well, or disorders if procced correctly. Yeah, this agent is pretty lethal and, to be honest, a must-have for disorder teams. On the first half of 1.7, Vivian and Jane Doe will be available for you to pull. On the second half, it will be Hugo and Lighter, as well as the new Mockingbird Bang Boo Robin. As for the story, information was kept quite brief. It seemed they really wanted players to find out for themselves what was going to happen, but it's also most likely because there will be more information on the Xbox live stream later today. However, they did just drop a bombshell confirming the new 2.0 character is potentially comparable to a Void Hunter in strength, as she's categorized as a Void Hunter rank investigator. I don't think it actually means she is a Void Hunter, she's just at the pinnacle of power in terms of special investigators, but you never know. Moving on swiftly to the events, Sate with Flowers will have proxies take charge of a flower shop and fulfill certain requests for familiar faces. The biggest news of this livestream, Bang Boo Fall Guys makes a return in Grand Master Adventure, but this time it has a ranking system. After how much fun it was last time, I would expect things to get a little bit crazy this time around, maybe a little bit sweaty. Another version of the HIA training event where you select agents to fulfill a certain task, and over a couple of hours you then are able to claim the rewards. Spring Snapshots, a picture event where each day you go around taking pictures with various agents. The sandwich delivery event returns. For those that didn't play it last time, you essentially make an order to then deliver to an agent each day that has some funny dialogue every now and then. And we can't forget our double drop events for your disk drives and general items. And last but not least, the redemption code. Good luck in your future pulls, proxies. Until next time, peace.